The DA has described the Supreme Court of Appeal's ruling on the appointment of the Director of Public Prosecutions as of profound significance for constitutional democracy, and about 400 people are staging a march to the State Theatre in Pretoria in efforts to highlight International World AIDS Day. Ambusisiwa Khadebe with the latest news update. The DA has described the Supreme Court of Appeal's ruling on the appointment of the Director of Public Prosecutions as of profound significance for constitutional democracy. The Supreme Court of Appeal has ruled that President Jacob Zuma's decision to appoint Menzi Simelane in November 2009 was inconsistent with the Constitution, if read with the National Prosecuting Authority Act. Lula Mamakya reports.
The party says that the ruling means that the appointment of Simelane as the Director of Public Prosecutions is invalid. The court has ordered the government to pay all costs. Earlier, the Pretoria High Court dismissed the DA's bid to have President Jacob Zuma's decision to appoint Simelane set aside. Simelane's appointment in 2009 was much criticized by the DA. Party leader Helen Zille is to address the media on the outcome of the judgment this afternoon. Lula Mamakya, SABC News, Parliament.
The Supreme Court of Appeal has found that Simelane's appointment must therefore be reviewed and set aside. The judgment further says the Director of Public Prosecutions is regarded as a high position and that the person should have been properly scrutinized by the President of the country. The qualities required of the candidates are jurisdictional facts that must exist before the appointment can be made. Mpumalanga traffic authorities have confirmed that the taxi that collided with the truck in Belfast, Mpumalanga, was from Mozambique. 18 people were killed in the accident. The taxi was carrying 17 passengers. 14 of them were burnt beyond recognition. One was a 2-year-old toddler. Mpumalanga's head of traffic, John Guna, says the taxi was overloaded.
It looks like the Kumbi was overloaded because when we were counting the people who were burnt inside the Kumbi, and there were 17 people. And then the Kumbi was supposed to load at least 15 people because it's a 15-seater Kumbi. So we suspect that very strongly the Kumbi was overloaded.
And lastly, about 400 people, including children and people with disabilities, are staging a march to the State Theatre in Pretoria in efforts to highlight International World AIDS Day. The group, accompanied by the Tshwane Metro Police, is destined for the State Theatre, where they will further highlight their efforts through various performances. Sikona Miso reports.
Drum beats, singing and dancing are just some of the things that characterize this march, which has been described as the highlighting of the HIV and AIDS fight through the arts. The march, organized by the National State Theatre, seeks to create awareness regarding the dangers of sex and high levels of HIV infection in the country. State Theatre's Artistic Director, Obisa Kabi, says today's efforts are also to highlight the Mzansi Festival, which kicks off today. I'm Zikona Misa for SABC News in Pretoria.
Catch our World AIDS Day package on Option 7 and the latest news anytime here on Newsbreak Option 1.